Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on the gold market. As you can see, it's not some outstanding performance we have. Market mostly stands inside the pattern that has been formed on Monday. It's a high wave pattern on the daily, and since we're mostly currently dealing with a very short-term situation, short-term trading setup, we have decided to stick with this pattern because it could point a direction. And the things that we discussed yesterday suggest that depending on the breakout direction, so it will be the downside, market should pass approximately the same distance as the height of the pattern stand in the direction of the breakout. So to the downside, it should be drop somewhere to the 18 even, maybe slightly higher. In the case of the upper breakout, it could be action to the 1950 resistance. That's very short-term trading step. Yesterday, as you can see, price has made some progress in the direction of the downside breakout. So you could see some sell-off has followed close to the end of the session, and we have the tail closing right at the end of the session. So that increased chance of the downward breakout and downward continuation. In general, we discussed the same thing because on the 5 time frame chart, if you remember, we said that take a look what we have. Here is the same, some kind of the wash and rinse here of the COP. This market was not able to continue upward direction. This was first emotional reaction on the problems in the United Kingdom. Then you can see a collapse on the market that technically has the bearish background because market simultaneously is formed as significant acceleration here as bearish reversal swing, because this swing down is greater than the previous swing up, which means and hints on some further continuation. And here we have few objects. So first level already has been tested, pullback now it is mostly broken, this market's trading below it. Next support stands around 1845, 1848. This is confidence support. Additionally, as we said, we have bearish divergence with the MACD that also suggests the downward action. Still, on the hourly chart, we have discussed few patterns that potentially could be formed. And take a look. Yesterday, we talked about the possible godless triple to buy. Indeed, it has been formed, but the pullback was limited by just the minimal target of the triple to buy, as a 30% pullback has happened, and then market has dropped more. What does it mean? It means that we can't consider currently the potential godless triple to sell with a deeper retracement. This setup has been cancelled with this downward action, but alternatively, now we could consider a different pattern with a downward continuation. And it might be the butterfly. Because if you will take a look, any bullish price action here stands very lazy and heavy. You do not see this type of action to the upside. You could see acceleration on the downside. Here is acceleration to the downside. Here is acceleration. Here is acceleration. You do not see this type of action to the upside, or this type of action. It's mostly upward action, very choppy, a lot of overlapping candles, very small candles. So this is definitely some minor stagnation before next leg down. It means that in the current circumstances, we could consider, for example, two targets. We have COP around 1853, 127 extension of the butterfly, which is 1846. It agrees with the confidence, right, stands right inside it, so it's most probable target here. And maybe if sell-off will be relatively strong, we could consider 1833, 1835. That is the combination of the OP target, this ABC top pattern, and 1618 extension of the butterfly. That's the patterns that we have. So it means that currently we do not see good setups for taking long position. So nothing actually stand here to buy gold. No even hint on the possible bullish action. Only some surprising, extraordinary factor could change the situation, because currently our overground stands here not bullish. For taking the short position, you could consider these minor pullbacks, trying to take the position from these some levels. So you could draw the fib levels, this most recent downside action, and just watching for some maybe patterns, maybe catalyst people to sell also will be somewhere on the 15-minute chart, for instance, or just trying to sell right from the level. Also, you could use, for example, the harmonic swings. So if you will calculate here approximately the pullbacks, you'll see that it mostly stands the same. Here very similar pullback. Here is very similar pullback. It suggests that somewhere around 1870, this market could turn down again. So that could be starting with, I don't know, maybe the butterfly will start right from here. Maybe it will be a bit slightly high action, but this doesn't change the core. Anyway, currently the bearish background stands stronger compared to bullish chances on the reversal and upward continuation. So that's what we have currently on the gold.